Swag jumping in for automatic this weekend, but we are live into the match, ladies and gentlemen. Do apologize for that delay as the players were trying to get a server that would work for both of them, but into the pistol round we go, and Dazzle is off to a hot start. A quick double kill from him as he moves in to get that drop control, and now only 2 remain standing here. Tarek, one of the new members, trying to show up, but he can only get that 1 kill, so it's left to Stu in a 1v3. The first kill's easy, that player's low. It's the next 2 that are going to be a little bit more difficult as he tries to push up to the site. He knows that VSA is somewhere on that statue position somewhere, but Moose is the one that he's yet to find. Good guess, but unfortunately VSA will take him down. So good stuff on pistols from Rise. They continue to show dominance early on. However, earlier on in this second round, though, Cloud9 are going to instantly bounce back with 2 of their own kills. Rush and Tarek taking down Moose and Dazzle. That's 2 of the big impact players for Rise down right at the start of the round. Certainly not something they want to be dealing with. Junji trades out into 1 kill, but they've got to be careful because there's a potential flank already working against Cloud9. Swag sneaking up on the backside. 2 taps Ace, taking him out of the picture. And oh, very quickly headshots Junji out too, leaving just VSA to try and clutch out a 1v3 from within side of the A bomb site. More players from Cloud9 pushing up against him. He sits down below just the default plant spot. He's going to try to pop flash out into the corner here to buy him a little bit more time. Dink, though, now down to 25 HP. He wants at least 1 kill here. He's going to get it, but now he's low. Has to go for the reload. He's actually going to be allowed to do it, but he doesn't realize that. So, just still panicking a little bit there as he brings another player down very low, but can't stand up against Stewie, as he's going to be working with the other 3 just on upgraded pistols. And it's a very quick push out over here onto the platform. Tarek, despite being flashed, gets that first kill. Stewie picking up 1-2. Tarek now with double, as does Stewie. VSA is the last man alive. He's going to try to pull off the impossible here. He gets 2 quick kills. Unfortunately, can't stay alive for longer than that. Rush will take him down. T-sided default, though. Not trying to do anything crazy. Swag does test his luck and pushing out there. Tosses the nade. He's going to be caught changing out weapons, and with that, he goes down first off. That's early A long control going over to the Rise Nation side of things, but Skadoodle, quick on the draw, quick on the trade too, takes Jonji right out of the picture and brings it back down to a 4v4, but things are going to change quickly once more as Dazzle going into drop is able to take down Rush, eliminating him. Tarek, he's there for a trade against Dazzle. Rise is making it super obvious that they were faking towards A. Now it is going to give Cloud9 time to get players back into the site. They're not going to be in the greatest positions, but they are going to be here, and they'll be ready to fight against the Rise Nation roster before they're able to, really just push in there, get good security going, and there you go. The entire Rise Nation roster falls to pieces. Stewie, Skadoodle picking up those 2 kills. Moose is going to attempt to do the impossible here in a 1v3. He only has 20 seconds to do it, too. Nice lineup against Stewie to get that tap there and headshot him out. Great flash against Skadoodle, too. It's going to buy him the real estate he needs to push up. Unfortunately, wasn't able to hear it. Tarek sneaking up on him. Won't be rushing their way out into the site in any shape or form. Moose with this molly might be looking to jump past the smoke and get an early kill, but Tarek, he sees that rifle. He's just waiting for him to push back there. I was curious at first if he actually saw the rifle.
You can see, like, Moose was hesitating. He knew it was a bad play.
Yeah.
Maybe that was just what he was told by his in-game leader.
So he tried to go for it, but fails outright. And Tarek spots him coming from a mile away, taking him down. Junji will trade out for 1 kill and drop, but it's short-lived. Rush knocks him out just a couple seconds after that. And Cloud9 still hold good control over most of the map right now. Rise, I believe, with the remaining 3 players, are going to try to split push B. However, they've already attempted this multiple times before, and it hasn't really worked out. They did have the utility this time, too. There isn't really any excuses anymore. They should have been able to... line themselves up properly for a hit, although with that kill on VSA, they might enlighten another chance for them to get back into this round. Stewie and Rush both here on the site, and in a moment, Skadoodle's going to pop to the door too, so they're ready, they're set up. It's going to be an outright 3v3 ball for it, and you can see, good pop flash initially, 1 trade from VSA, picks up another one, but then peeks right into Skadoodle. With all the noise they've made, Cloud9 already starting to catch on to this. They have Skadoodle wrapped in here. He's spotted the play. He knows they're pushing up, so he's going to call for the rest of his teammates to rotate back in. But they don't have anyone out. Skadoodle makes a move and stays alive for a lot longer than I had thought he would. He moves in there, gets at least a 1-for-1 trade, slows down the hit as well, which is the crucial part of this one. As Stewie's wrapping back in, Swag and Tarek, along with Rush helping out there too. So it's keeping Cloud9's money pretty well under control. Rise just need to win a few rounds here and then get back into this game. Well, Dazzle unfortunately got trapped early on as he went for that fast control of drop again. Moose failing to entry at Broken Wall again as well. And more than likely, they're just going to get completely destroyed when they move in unless one of these players shows up with a big play. Good molly, and it pushes Tarek into the open, but it doesn't matter. Look at this, Tarek still able to push up, get that kill, and the second one as well. Ace. Rush, along with Tarek sitting on the outside, waiting for a push to work its way over in this direction. The smokes and whatnot that have been deployed by Rise aren't really doing a great job of faking out Cloud9 either. They're not really rotating any extra players in this direction. Rush falls, however, in the opening duel, so now it's up to Swag to turn this back on his heels. Gets the one, but gets caught switching weapons. They weren't aware that there was 2 players in drop. Thankfully, Skadoodle quickly changes that back up for his teammate, but Skadoodle also falls inside of the alleyway there, and it brings it down to a 2v2, as Rise is going to be able to get the plant. But both of the Rise players heavily injured. They're going to have some great positioning to be able to pull off this 2v2 successfully for this T side and finally get a second round up on the board in the first gun round for these guys. Stewie and Tarek trying to push back in. Tarek has already found VSA though, so it's on Junji, who's trying to flank, but the problem is he has to shift walk so he isn't found. He may be able to walk in here and get Tarek at the very least. Now he needs to pull off the 1v1 against Stewie, and Stewie's just sticking the defuse right now. Junji's going to run out, see if he can kill him in time, but no, not going to happen. Stewie just gets the free defuse from the backside, and Junji will have to run away. Push in there, so they're confident with having just 3 on the site for the time being. Skadoodle spots the push from Moose here. He is going to sit behind the pillar, and he's trying to stay alive. Tarek takes him down, though. That's what he wanted to do, but Skadoodle, I think, took way more damage than he was planning, and now is right in the open with only 6 HP. Tries to take another shot. He's going to miss, though, and now, and moving, he'll be taken down by Junji Monster. Swag trades out the kill into Junji, though, and now Tarek working on a flank. Ace picking up 1 more kill, but then he goes down a second later. All that's left alive now is the bomb carrier. He's got alley control. That's it, though. It's all that player has to work off of, but the timing of his push is perfect. Moves in, catches Tarek just as he popped a flash off, so was able to take him down before he recovered his gun. And now he's brought this into a 1v2, but time is an enemy for him. Only 10 seconds remaining to be able to go up to the site and plant this or get those last 2 kills. And as he crosses, didn't realize that Stu was up at heaven with the second op. As they do get ready to swing out over here onto the B-bomb site and challenge specifically Stewie and Tarek. Tarek makes the jump up there. Does some damage to Junji, but gets liked by the op. Stewie, though, this is where the bait comes in beautifully. They have to smoke back over there to get rid of the Molotov, and it's just lambs to the slaughter against Stewie. Moose and Ace both going down to him. Tarek now changing position to the steps. Is going to steal one away as he takes down Junji. Tries to jump up to get that quick kill against VSA, but VSA maintains himself, keeps himself alive for right now. And it's not just him either. It's also Dazzle and Drop that has a little bit of a position to work off of, but he just got smoked out. He's going to look for other options, and now Stewie's taking down VSA. Dazzle's alone. They know where he's at. He's going to deny Swag at the very least. This time has a lot of time to try and clutch this out. Skadoodle, very smart though. He's crept up right into the face of his opponent, but Dazzle is ready for that. Takes down Skadoodle, and now it's a 1v1. Stewie taking on Dazzle. He's ready close up. He does have the op as his primary weapon, so does Dazzle. And Stewie knows he's eventually going to have to push back in here. So he sits back, the AK gets traded out, Dazzle goes back to that. Stewie peeks him, but no, Dazzle wins it out, so we will see a second round go up on the board for Rise at the end of the half. Not entirely sure how much of the play VSA was going to be able to spot, but they'll take the duel anyway. And now wrapping around, Ace was waiting. Rush taking about 1/3 of his HP off there. Now down to about half of it, as they're going to try to pinch down to these players in suicide. Junji's ready for it, but Tarek spamming on that Tech 9 there is able to take out Junji. Skadoodle finding another pickup too, and Dazzle, he got lit up. He's down at 5 HP. Tarek will knock him out. It's just Moose left alive now for Rise, and he was trying to flank. Whoa. Sneak himself up through A-long. Try to push over to the site. Spots 1 player on top of the APC, but yep, shut down by Stewie. And that's Cloud9 getting ready. They're going to start to move in for a little bit of drop control. Junji's waiting for them sitting in the corner here. He's got a tiny little crevice to try and sneak through in the smoke too. Saw 1 player jumping down, but apparently not giving that intel out too well, and he's not too proficient on moving up either, just lets 2 of his teammates die. Finally, Moose will trade it back out. Now he's stuck. He gets a second one before going down, though. Junji recovers the Galil off of his fallen opponent, and over to the Deagle for a quick second shot, too. It's all on Rush now in the 1v2, and he's already got the 1. Looking for the second, out of ammo, but I don't think Junji realized it, as he lets him fully reload, just barely closes out on it, though, with 26 HP remaining. A lot of these straight-up fights that they've been taking, they've been winning pretty handily. However, Moose starts it off this time back on the platform as he pushes aggressively up there. He's able to catch Rush. That's only 1 lurker that was playing to the other side, though. It's Dazzle here. It's going to try to stop the majority of these players from pushing in. As Swag gets the double, takes out both Junji along with 1 additional player. And with Tarek finding Dazzle in mid, all of a sudden it's a 4v2. Rise has 0 control over the A-bomb site right now. In all honesty, this may be a save call. It looks like they may try to go for it, considering the scoreline, obviously, but there's really nothing that they can do. There's smoke over heaven, so there's probably 1 player lurking in there, but they have no clue where that player's positioned at. Go away now, but as soon as it does, Swag gets a 3rd and a 4th kill with the Deagle. Oh my goodness, Swag. And VSA, he can hear the footsteps. He knows there's something broiling over in long A. Dazzle's going to start to get prepped for it too. VSA instantly goes down to Stewie. But other than that, they still have a full 2 players committed over towards the B-bomb site, so that's going to need to be long rotates, and with these types of guns, it's very unforgiving. Players on the actual site need to pick up some kills. There's 1 from Dazzle, but he goes down after that to Rush. Now as more start to push their way back out, it's all on Junji on this site. Ace is going to rotate back in, but as you saw, he just got smoked back off. So he's not going to be allowed to see a whole lot there. Rush pushing forward, catches Ace outside of the smoke, doesn't completely kill him, trying to take it slowly. Junji getting one on his own. It's all on Moose here now. He gets one kill picked up, but caught reloading. Tarek takes him down. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A swift map number 1 goes over to Cloud9. They take control here, and they're going to go up 1-0 in the series.